Hey YouTube, today I'm gonna make a video about a knife that I hate. Simple as that. I hate this knife, really. I bought it because of its shape. It looked so amazing in the picture. I bought it. And first impression when I got it, yeah, really like for the unboxing, it kind of pleased me. But after just a couple of hours, I started to hate him, and now every day that passes, I hate him even more. Only my son loves it, so I probably will keep it for my son just for the heck of it. But there is nothing to like about this knife. I mean, it's a pointless knife, useless, unless you want to kill somebody. That is the only thing, the only purpose of this knife. And yeah, actually, it was not. The shape, when you look at it like that, I still like it, but nothing to be liked about this knife. It's first, it's. They say that Mantis with this pivot do something like smooth, but really, believe me, my friend, there is nothing smooth about this pivot. Nothing at all. If you want to use the flipper, that won't go over that. Sometimes I don't care, but when I hear some nice things about this pivot, I totally disagree. Totally disagree. The flipper is just wrong. So you have to make, yeah, a fair wrist action to open it. But there is nothing smooth about that. This, I thought that it could work as a Spidey hole, modified Spidey hole. But oh my god, I nearly killed my finger doing that, because here you see, here there is a hot spot. Tell you the truth, there is a hot spot everywhere. But if you want to open it like that, up, you see the finger. I'm gonna try to catch it here. Yeah, the finger, hurts here. Yeah, you most definitely you see what I mean. You see, so it stops the finger here. So what is the point of this hole? it's useless. So you want to put your finger down, and to go over. And when you go over, I mean, I really have large hands, really, believe me. So believe me when I tell you that it's really tricky. You want to flex your finger and go over that to open the blade. So there is nothing ergonomic about this. And be careful and beware, if you have this knife, don't try to open it. You don't try to open it like that. It will hurt you like hell with this hot spot here. Whoa, yeah, don't do that. So it's absolutely useless. So you want to flick. If you want to flick it, you want to go down and just disengage it a bit like that, and then make the wrist action, because otherwise it will hurt you like hell. Like hell, it will. So this is wrong. This is really wrong. So yeah, you want to open it? Yeah, I don't even know how to do it. It's wrong. Really, it's a bad knife. So yeah, probably you don't want to use the modified Spidey hole, because this is the worst aspect of this knife, the worst of it. And I do love Spidey hole, and that was one of the things that made me buy this knife. Also, it was the way to open it, because I really like to have options to open a knife. But this is absolutely useless, and it's just bad. So yeah, if I want to use it, I will use the flipper, because it's the less worst way of opening it. Even if with the wrist action, you want to put a nice action, and I'm a kind of a flipper guy, so believe me when I tell you that this is really hard to open. Then we have this liner lock, which is sticky as it can come, and also there is this jimping, which is nice for if you want to use it as a jimping, but it has no purpose, because you can't reach it, because it's even with the scales here. So it's useless as a jimping, and you have the choil, which is more than enough for the jimping, and this scale, which I'm going to talk about. Yeah, you want it to be probably bigger to reach it, because it's very hard to reach it, and it hurts you like hell to get to this, because like I said, it's useless as a jimping here, and the only thing that it does is to hurt your finger when you want to push it like that to disengage the blade. So that's just also a very, very bad feature. Very bad feature. Then there is this this pivot, and you know, if you want to take out this knife to clean it, I mean, I will never do that for sure. But what kind of item would you use, you know, to open this pivot? Even the ancient pivot from the Zen was easier to you know to manage. This one is just, I don't know. I hate that. I hate that. Then, yeah, what do we have here? Yeah, blade centering. Yeah, that is one good of a centering also. Look at that. It's totally off-centered. Totally off-centered. Mantis, you're doing such a bad work. And when I see that people, yeah, that there is one review on internet saying that it's a good knife, I really felt obliged to do this video to advertise you how bad this knife is. And it's still, I don't know if it's still in production, because I guess that Mantis stopped producing knife. I don't know, really, I'm just saying. But you find it in Knife Center these days, and in other places. Don't make the same mistake as me. You know, really don't go and don't try to check this knife, because really, unless you're, I don't know, a killer, you want to kill somebody and you want to have a knife for that purpose. So okay, go for it. Yeah, if you want to kill somebody, yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, just be prepared and go with the knife open like that, because that is this. The sole purpose of this knife is this. Yeah, what is to say about? Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna say something about this. These handles. Those handles are just the worst handles that I've ever carried. It's just, I mean, cold steel is smooth and buttery compared to this handle. It will hurt you. It will hurt your pants. I tried to insert this knife in my pants. You know what? Let me try again. You know, you can push it. It won't go. It won't go. Fuck it, knife. It. You know. Let me try again. Yeah. You know what? Even if the clip is already inserted here, it won't go in your pants, because this grips your pocket. And believe me, I put some strength in it. But it's absolutely insane. Believe me, I want to throw this knife to the garbage. It's just useless clip here. So I don't know. Just carry it in your hand. Okay. You know what? I'm getting kind of excited here, so I'm gonna smooth a bit. Just carry it in your hands if you want to use it, because that won't go in your pockets. That won't go in your pockets, that is for sure, unless you want to kill your pocket after a single use. So that is just probably the worst feature of this knife. And yeah, why do they want to put a backspacer, which is a tank of a backspacer here? This, look at that. I mean, why? Just why? I think that this knife weighs over 10 ounces. I don't care wearing, you know, a big knife, but why adding some weight when it's not needed here? So yeah, it weighs a ton. So what can I say? Like I said, I just hate this knife. The only feature that I would like is probably the overall shape, but I might as well look at it in a picture and not owning it, because it's better in the picture than when you get it in hands. And yeah, the blade steel, yeah, it's 154 cm. And yes, there is one feature that I do like. Yeah, the steel is great. The shape of the blade, I like it, and it comes sharp as it can be. You know, it's really that is the only feature, and I'm gonna end with that because I hate talking shit about things. But that is the only feature that is just great with this knife. It's his sharpness. So you know what? Yeah, if you want to use it for a cutter, yeah, why not? I don't know. But at the end of the day, this is the worst knife that I've ever owned, and that would be the end of it. See you guys for another video.